There was a news story that went around the traps a little while ago about a guy who paid for people's breakfast. Doesn't sound that amazing, and I often wondered, why did that make the news? But there's a little bit more to it than that, and people really connected with it. The reality was he actually went to a particular restaurant, was eating breakfast by himself, and when he left, he said to the person who owned the place, I just want to pay for everybody's breakfast that's in here. He didn't tell people about it, they didn't know about it till they went to leave, but he paid for their breakfast, and people were excited about that, and it made the news. $200 made the news globally. This was in the US. This is a global news thing that happened as a result of some guy just dropping $200 on random's breakfast. Why did it make such an impact? Why do those acts of generosity make such an impact in our lives? And I'll tell you why. There's probably 5 different reasons why these sorts of things make an impact on us. Firstly, is breakfast. Breakfast is great. If you're out eating breakfast, it's one of the best meals of the day, I think, to have out. It's just a really good start to the day. Secondly, what he did was immediate. People could actually connect with it immediately. They understood the impact on their lives immediately. They didn't have to wait for days. They went to pay for their breakfast and it was done. Thirdly, it was random. They didn't know it was going to happen. They just went out and had breakfast not expecting someone to pay for it, but it just sort of out of the middle of nowhere, somebody did something really generous for them and it impacted their lives. Fourthly, it was thoughtful. Paying for someone's breakfast is a really thoughtful thing to do. He probably looked around at the people and went, they might be struggling, they might be having a bad day today. Their finances might be tight. Let me just cover their breakfast, something simple that I can do that is thoughtful. And fifthly, it was something that created hope. Created hope for me that maybe when I go out for breakfast next, someone random will come and just pay for my breakfast without me even knowing it. The hope that it could happen at any time. So in your acts of generosity, perhaps in the next week, maybe think of those 5 things about how you can do something to impact other people. And it might make the news. It probably won't, but it's still a good thing to do. Make it about breakfast. Doesn't have to be, but it's just a cool thing. Make it thoughtful, random, immediate, and something that creates hope.